Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. This is FuzzBuzz00, and let's get started with level 2-5. Dun, dun, dun. That's too loud. Hold on, turn it down a bit. Ah, yeah, Crazy Dave. Have you ever played a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hunting squirrels. You know those furry little worms that take holes in your nose? It's just like that, but instead of squirrels, it's zombies. Instead of a shovel, it's a mouse. Instead of... Yeah, that's well said. Alright. I really like these mini-games halfway through the level. Oh my god, this is a lot faster than I remember it. I think it's because this computer that I'm playing it on has a lot better processor. Start busting these graves. Use the sun, just get for the zombies. I don't know why you would, like, you know, save up enough sun to use a cherry bomb. Because you can smack these out pretty quickly. These middle, like, you know, level 5 and level 10 in each world is pretty simple, you know, it's not really that difficult. I mean, even now, like, I have a much faster computer now than I did when I first played this game. Much faster. Like, I mean, the computer I first played this game with was like, you know, it had 256 megabytes of RAM, if that's any indication. I had no idea what kind of processor it was. It was an E-Machines. I don't even know if E-Machines are even made anymore. But I have since replaced that computer with one that is far superior with, you know, 4 gigs of RAM, which is, I guess, even now that's considered as like a minimum amount for a gaming computer. Yeah. I mean, I built this computer myself. It's custom made. I didn't get it from the store, and I guess that's why I've had a few issues with it, because I didn't do everything exactly right. I mean, I did most of it right. I mean, building your own computer has its own risks. You know, you have a chance of screwing stuff up, but you can put in, like, parts that are optimum for your use. Like, I designed this computer so that it'd be, like, a heavy gaming machine, but also that it'd be good at video editing. And so far it has been. I mean, I think one of the things that's making this LP so much easier than previous LPs that I've done, or attempted to do, is because, you know, I'm able to render the video in Sony Vegas within, like, you know, videos are around 11 minutes, and they're done rendering in 16. Those quad-core processors are really good for, oh crap, wow, you're going really fast now. But quad-core processors are really good for video editing. Not so much for, Jesus, they're not so good for gaming, because gaming usually uses singular cores, so like you won't see much of a difference between a quad core and a dual core. But with video editing, most definitely you'll notice a difference. So I'm not picking up that car here because I want to just get a little bit more money from busting these graves. This is what I normally do. I neglected to do that in the last video because, well, just because I was so busy talking that I wasn't really paying attention. I call it the LP syndrome. LP syndrome is where, you know, you're so focused on, you know, having good commentary that you're not really paying attention to the game as much as you normally would. Alright, so we just crossed the $1,000 mark. So we're well on our way to getting 8 seed slots. We'll probably get it in World 3 or something. Oh man, the football guys. These guys are a pain in the ass. But luckily we have the Hypno Shroom, which, you know, makes a pain in the ass like a breeze. So let's see here. Standard shrooms. I want the Hypno Shroom, Grave Buster for sure. Fume Shroom. In night levels I almost use exclusively mushrooms. But we don't have our Doom Shroom yet, so we're gonna keep the cherry bombs. Remember what I said before about, you know, exploding stuff being very satisfying? The Doom Shroom is a prime example of that. I mean, we'll get to use that pretty soon. And I'm going to use it a lot more than I normally do in this game, just because it's just it's a lot of fun, and it helps these videos go by faster. Oh man. But yeah, so right now it's about 9 o'clock. Yeah. I waited until the last video rendered before I started doing this one because, you know, I was rendering that video at the same time that I was uploading. I was rendering part 7 as I was uploading part 6 to YouTube. So I thought that maybe recording part 8 at the same time might be a bit much, but then again, I do have a second generation i5 processor, so it shouldn't be a big problem, but you know, I didn't really want to risk it. And there you go, I could hear my Gmail chat going off, meaning that friends are trying to talk to me, but I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish this level, and then, yeah, this level should go by pretty quickly since there's only one flag there, only one large wave. But I'm just waiting for those football people to come so I can just quickly hypnotize them. I guess a good strategy is to wait until they come all the way down here so that you can make the max use out of them. But I don't really like having to, you know, let a football zombie take a whole bunch of damage from my own mushrooms, or from my own plants, and then just destroy them just to, like, have them for a longer period of time. I prefer to just get rid of him. So let's start busting some graves, getting some money out there. Yeah. Sunshrooms are starting to grow up, and I guess it's about time we start putting out those, oh, crap. No! No! Damn it. I thought he was past that point. But, well, we have money to spare. Now, I am going to use the mushrooms to dig up these puff shrooms and put in some fume shrooms. I like to put them over here. That gives them, like, a good range, so that while the zombies are distracted with my little mushrooms, they're just taking damage from these ones. It's nice. It's nice! Yes, thank you for that notification. Anyways, I'm planning to, you know, finish World 2 by the end of this night. That way I will be caught up with Nintendo Capri Sun, more or less. I mean, he'll still be like, you know, one video ahead of me. And I've been putting my videos as responses to his in an effort to get more views. Like, I know he says on his channel that he doesn't do advertising for other people's LPs, but that doesn't mean that I can't post my videos as a video response to his. And I noticed that, like, since each video of his covers 5 levels and mine only covers 2, I just post every third video as a response to one of his. And I post the rest of the videos as responses to my own, just to give it sort of connection. Like, I don't know how the sidebar works in YouTube, like how you control what shows up on the sidebar, because I noticed that, like, unless I make my... before I get that, though. I should have held off. But I noticed that, like, once I had, like, 4 parts of this LP out, part 2, 3, and 4 weren't showing up on the sidebar of part 1, even though they were directly related to each other. They're both from me, or all 4 of them were from me, and, whatchamacallit? Yeah, all 4 of them were from me, and, you know, they're all part of the same series, so I just decided to make a playlist out of them and hope that'll work out eventually. Anyways, since we probably have a little bit of time to, let's look at a few entries in the Almanac. Let's look at a couple of the plants. The pea shooter. How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea shooter says, hard work, commitment, and a healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight and high-fiber carbon dioxide make it all possible. I never knew carbon dioxide had fiber. Well, and then, like, you know, it gives you some sort of damage normal. I don't know what that means, but this is like the basis on which everything else is based upon. The sunflower. Sunflower can't resist bouncing to the beat. Which beat is that? Why, the life-giving, jazzy rhythm of the earth itself, thumping at a frequency only sunflower can hear. Well, let's try and find a... Oh, this one's really funny. The cherry bomb. I want to explode, says cherry number 1. No, let's detonate instead, says his brother. After intense consultation, they agree to explodinate. Like, consultation. Like, what if they, like, you know, hire a counselor to just come in and say, Alright, cherry number 1, how do you feel about cherry number 2 saying that you should detonate? Well, I want it to explode, but he wants to detonate, and that just seems incompatible with each other. But, thanks to the great advent of counseling, well, explodination is possible. And then, like, you know, it gives you info on the plants in case you forgot. Whatever. The Almanac is more, just for, you know, fun to read rather than useful. You know, the explanation that it gives you as soon as you get each seed from the Bloom and Doom company is good enough. Well, anyways, that's enough for this video, so I'll see you guys later. Ah, damn it! Why do I keep saying that?